Hello children, how are you all? Welcome to online edu classes. Today we are going to learn the first part of chapter number 11, perimeter and area. Children, you can see here two figures. Now tell me children, which of the figures is bigger in size just by seeing it? Children, tell me which of these two figures are bigger in size. Is figure 1 bigger or figure 2 bigger? Yes, we cannot tell which of these figures is bigger in size just by seeing it. Okay, children, we need some more information to find out which of these figures are bigger in size. Understood? Yes, children, today's topic is Introduction to Perimeter and Area. In the previous slide, I have shown you all two rectangles and I asked you all to compare the size of these two figures, but we were unable to compare just by seeing it. Then how to compare? Yes, children, we have to find the area of these two rectangles. We have to find the area of these two rectangles. Now, children, what is area? Area is nothing but the surface enclosed within the boundary of the shape. What is area? Area is nothing but the surface enclosed within the boundary of the shape. Did you all understand? Yes. Now, how to calculate area? How to calculate area? For this, I have taken a graph paper or a squared paper. A graph paper or a squared paper where the area of one small square is 1 centimeter square. Where the area of one small square is 1 centimeter square. So, we can easily find the area of this rectangle. How? Because there are 60 square centimeters here. So the area of this green rectangle is given by 60 square centimeters. In the same way, we can find the area of the red rectangle. Here, how many small squares are there? There are 80 small squares. So the area of the red rectangle is given by 80 square centimeters. 80 square centimeters. But children, this method of finding the area is very cumbersome. This method of finding the area is very cumbersome. So we should need a simpler method. So for that, we have to find out the length and the breadth of the rectangles. We have to find the length and the breadth of the rectangles. Always in a rectangle, the longer side is taken as the length and the smaller side is taken as the breadth. Understood, children? So for the green colored rectangle, the longest side is 10 centimeters and the smaller side is 6 centimeters. So the longer side, the 10 centimeters is the length and 6 centimeters is the breadth. And for the red rectangle, the longer side is 10 centimeters and the smaller side is 8 centimeters. Understood, children? So now finding the product of the length and the breadth. Finding the product of the length and the breadth. So what is the product of these two? It is 6 centimeter into 10 centimeter. So it is 60 square centimeters. Understood, children? So it is a simpler method to find the area. Now what is the area of the red square? So here length is 10 centimeter, breadth is 8 centimeter. So product of length and breadth is 80 square centimeter. Did you all understand, children? Now, is it not easy to find the size of these two figures? Now, which figure is bigger in size? Naturally, the red figure is bigger in size because it encloses more area. Because the area of this red rectangle is 80 square centimeters. But the area of the green rectangle is only 60 square centimeters. This is how we find the area or of two rectangles and also how to compare the area of two rectangular figures. Did you all understand, children? In the previous slide, we saw that the red color shape is bigger in size since it had 80 square centimeter and the green color shape had only 60 square centimeter. Now we are going to find the area of a rectangle using the formula. So what is the area of a rectangle? The formula for the area of a rectangle: area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Area of red rectangle is equal to 10 centimeter into 8 centimeter. So we get 80 centimeter square. And the area of the green rectangle is 6 centimeter into 10 centimeter. That is equal to 60 centimeter square. And children, you should know the definition of area. Area is the region covered by a closed figure. Area is the region covered by a closed figure. The next topic is called perimeter. What is perimeter? Perimeter is the distance around a closed figure. What is perimeter? Perimeter is the distance around a closed figure. So we are going to learn the perimeter of a rectangle. We are going to learn the perimeter of a rectangle. So we have a rectangle ABCD here. We have a rectangle ABCD. Here AB and CD are called the lengths of the rectangle. BC and AD are called the breadths of the rectangle. Now we know here, children, segment AB is parallel and equal to segment CD. Segment AB is parallel and equal to segment CD. Segment BC is parallel and equal to segment AD. Segment BC is parallel and equal to segment AD. Did you all understand, children? Now we are going to see a small animation for the same. See, here we are having two equal lengths and two equal breadths. And they form the four sides of the rectangle. Understood, children? So now the perimeter of the above rectangle is given by segment AB plus segment BC plus segment CD plus segment DA. Units of perimeter are the units of length, that is centimeter, meter, kilometer, etc., etc. Did you all understand, children? Children, in the previous slide we have seen that a rectangle has two lengths and two breadths. So the perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. Understood, children? Now we are going to study the perimeter and area of a square. Now we are going to study the perimeter and area of a square. So let us take a square of side A units. Let us take a square of side A units. Do you all know, children, that a square is a special rectangle? A square is a special rectangle where the length and the breadths are equal. Where the lengths and breadths are equal. That means all the four sides of a square are equal. Understood, children? So the perimeter of a square is given by 4. Perimeter of a square is equal to 4 into side, that is equal to 4 into A units, and area of a square is equal to side into side, that is A into A, that is equal to A square units. Did you all understand, children? So what is the perimeter of a square? Perimeter of a square is given by 4 into side, and here we have taken the side as A, so it is equal to 4 into A units, and area of the square, that is equal to side into side, that is equal to A into A, that is equal to A square units. Did you all understand, children? Children, now we are going to do a small problem, that is finding the perimeter and area of a rectangle and square using formulae. We are going to find the perimeter and area of a rectangle and square using formulae. So we have a wire which is in the shape of a square. We have a wire which is in the shape of a square of side 10 centimeter. So a wire is bent in the shape of a square of side 10 centimeter. And again, if the wire is rebent into a rectangle of length 12 centimeter, we have to find its breadth. We have to find its breadth. Now, which encloses more area, the square or the rectangle? A wire is in the shape of a square of side 10 centimeter. If the wire is rebent into a rectangle of length 12 centimeter, find its breadth, which encloses more area, the square or the rectangle. Children, before doing the problem, we will just draw a rough diagram of the square and the rectangle. We will draw a rough diagram of the square and the rectangle. Here we are having a square. Here we are having a square of side 10 centimeter. We are having a square of side 10 centimeter and a rectangle of length 12 centimeter. Of rectangle 12 centimeter. Now what is given here? What is given here? Here side of the square is equal to 10 centimeter, length of the rectangle is equal to 12 centimeter. And what we have to find out, we are going to do it in the next slide. Children, we have to find the breadth of the rectangle, the area of the square and the rectangle, and we have to find whether the square has more area or the rectangle has more area. For that, first we have to find out the perimeter of the square. We have to find out the perimeter of the square. Now, why should we find the perimeter of the square? Because we know, children, that the perimeter of the square is equal to perimeter of the rectangle. Perimeter of the square is equal to perimeter of the rectangle. Once we know the perimeter of the rectangle, we can easily find out the breadth of the rectangle since the length is known. So here perimeter of a square is equal to length of the wire, that is equal to side into 4, or equal to 10 centimeter into 4, that is equal to 40 centimeter. Now, perimeter of a rectangle is equal to length of the wire, or that is equal to perimeter of the square, that is equal to 40 centimeter. But we know the formula for the perimeter of a rectangle. What is it? It is 2 into length plus breadth. 2 into length plus breadth. Yes, children. Now, perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. Or we know what is the perimeter of rectangle? It is 40 centimeter. So, it implies 40 centimeter is equal to 2 into, and length we know it is 12 centimeter plus b. We have to find out the breadth of the rectangle. So, it implies 40 centimeter by 2 is equal to 12 centimeter plus b. And it implies b is equal to 20 centimeter minus 12 centimeter, that is equal to 8 centimeter. So, breadth of the rectangle is given by 8 centimeter. Understood, children? The next, we have to find the area. We have to find the area. So, how to calculate area? Area of a square is equal to side square, that is equal to 10 square, that is equal to 100 centimeter square. Understood, children? The next, area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. So that is equal to 12 centimeter into 8 centimeter. That is equal to 96 centimeter square. It is equal to 96 centimeter square. Now tell me, children, even though the perimeter of the square and the rectangle is equal, perimeter of the square and the rectangle is equal, but the areas are different. The square encloses more area than the rectangle. The square encloses more area than the rectangle. Did you all understand, children? Children, in the previous slide we have seen that the square encloses more area even though the perimeters of square and rectangle are same. So this is how we use the formula to find out the perimeter area of squares and rectangles. Did you all understand, children? That's all for now. Thank you, children. Have a nice time.